Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this reading, you will find those signs, those answers, or the prophecies from the universe that you are looking for. Today, we are going to go straight into your reading, so let's connect with your tarot deck, and as always, let's look into your energies, the energies of your person, and let's also reveal those blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Judgment card, and you also have the Moon card. I feel that, at this moment, you are moving forward. You are allowing yourself a second chance after dealing with a situation or a person with whom you felt completely stuck. Here, you may be meeting new people. Someone is interested in you. Right now, I see a rebirth from the perspective of love. It's very likely that the universe has prepared a new person for you, someone who will connect with you heart to heart. In your future, I see you happy. I see you celebrating. I see you spending a lot of time with someone who respects your freedom, who respects your space. However, it's very important to note that someone still loves you. Someone from the past still cares for you and will reappear in your life. I'm being told that especially a Gemini might come back, or also a Cancer. I clearly see an unfinished cycle from your past with someone. And the Moon card may represent that you still don't know what will happen with this person from your past. Or, that person doesn't know what you feel or think at this moment. It's possible that a new conversation or a new meeting will happen. So, let's clarify what these energies are about. But I feel that love is looking for you. Possibly, love is searching for you in the form of a new love. But also, a love from the past may return like a ghost from the past, and you'll need to make a decision. A time is coming in your life in which you will need to make very strong and very important decisions. We continue with your energy. Let's keep clarifying this energy. You have the Page of Cups. You also have the Two of Swords, definitely a crossroads. I feel like you are looking in two different directions, or you're looking at two different people. And there is someone here who clearly wants to come into your life. Let's clarify, because I feel that this energy might be the energy of a temptation. You're going to be tempted by a Pisces, or also tempted by a Scorpio. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. At times, you feel like you try, but you're not receiving what you deserve. Or your relationship with this person is not evolving. I feel that you're giving absolutely everything, but maybe this person doesn't want commitment, or this person has no long-term plans. And you want to grow the relationship, but there is someone here who is sabotaging this relationship. That's why you need to make a decision, because I feel that your mind or your thoughts are telling you something different than what your heart is telling you. You also have the Nine of Cups, a moment of happiness, a moment of release. You are finally going to reap a great harvest. Possibly, this harvest is professional. I feel that you are a very well-prepared person. I'm being told that at work, you are an honorable person, and also a fair person. And there are people who will fall. There are people who lie, and they will be exposed, especially in your workplace. I feel there is someone who is not only being unfair but perhaps also doing something illegal, and this news will be explosive, it will shake your office. Someone is cheating, someone is committing fraud, and this person will fall. I'm being told that one of your enemies will fall. You also have the Ace of Cups. I feel that you are connected to the energy of love. I feel you are very independent, very self-reliant. I don't know if you are currently alone and want to stay that way, or if you are with your special person, and at times you just want to spend more time by yourself. I feel you are connecting with the energy of love, but here we are mostly talking about self-love, as if you are becoming independent, or you want to live alone. Maybe before, you were sharing your home, your house, or your apartment with someone, and now you're tired of that and want to live completely on your own. Here, you will be creating your own space, your own independence. You will be building it. Possibly, you're going to move. That's what your reading is telling me. Alright, we continue with your reading. You have the Four of Pentacles and the World card. One of your material dreams is going to come true. Finally, you will be able to gather a large amount of money, and you are going to make a big investment. Maybe, at this moment, your big dream is to leave the country. You're going to save, and eventually, you'll have enough money not only to apply for that visa but also to buy your tickets and pay for the first few months of living expenses in that other country. The World card is always associated with changes, or perhaps a relocation, but in this case, it represents a change of worlds. Obviously, you're not going to another literal world, but your current world is where you are now, and if you move to another country, that becomes a different world, figuratively speaking. A new world with new people, a different language, culture, customs, and food. This card means your reality is about to change. You also have the Eight of Wands. Yes, important confirmations are definitely coming. This confirmation has already been approved. The message you're waiting for is already on its way. It's just taking a little time, because the Eight of Wands always means that you first make the requests, they are approved, and then the response arrives, whether through a text message or an email. Your reading tells me that you will receive a very important approval. It also tells me that an Aries or a Sagittarius is looking for you to talk. You also have the Queen of Swords. There is someone who wants to have a serious conversation with you, someone who wants to talk about the future. I feel that this has to do with a separation you had, and now this person is coming back with a much more serious proposal. I sense that someone has missed you deeply ever since the two of you separated, and now they want to formalize things. Someone wants to talk about the relationship because they can't bear to be without you any longer. You also have the Ace of Wands. This could very well mean a reconciliation, full of fire and passion, a very passionate reunion. Someone is thinking about you, and when the Ace of Wands appears, it can mean many things. For example, someone may want to invite you on an adventure, invite you on a new trip, or simply take you by the hand and say, let's run away together. Let's go do something completely unpredictable. Possibly, and not necessarily your special person, it could be a friend who says, let's do something different, let's break the routine. I see you with the desire to change, to improvise. This card also speaks about adapting quickly to changes because your life is going to speed up. That's what your reading tells me, your life is going to accelerate. So, it's time to tear down any rigid structures in your mind, any thoughts that tell you that you can't change or that you need to cling to the past. No, here, adaptability is going to be the key to your success. Being a flexible and versatile person will be very important for you in the next 6 months because the universe is going to place opportunities in your path, and you won't have much time to think. You'll simply have to act, start things and adjust them along the way. Alright, we continue with your reading. You have the Ten of Swords, you definitely experienced some kind of betrayal. Someone did something behind your back. Then comes the Tower card, something collapsed, something came to an end. We will clarify what this is about, but I feel that you are a resilient person. When these two cards appear together, it's clear that life isn't easy. Life doesn't always place people in your path who will tell you the truth. But the important thing here isn't just to learn the lessons, it's to rebuild yourself quickly. And it's also important to rise quickly, like the flight of the phoenix. Your reading tells me that you are going to be reborn. You also have the Eight of Cups, a final goodbye. You are saying goodbye to a situation, to a karmic cycle, to a person. I feel that maybe you had been giving a lot of chances to something, or to someone. I sense that time and time again, you saw how this person promised you something, but then disappointed you. And the Eight of Cups says, no more, no more. Maybe before, there was a lot of conflict. It's like you were trying to fix something, maybe a relationship, or even your car, because it kept breaking down. And now you say, no, this is breaking too much, I'm too stressed, I'm getting a new car. If this is related to your view on love, then it means you're tired of trying to fix something, tired of fixing a relationship, and you say, no, I'm leaving. I'm walking away because I can't do this anymore. You have the Seven of Wands, a lot of conflict. I feel like someone doesn't want to let you go. Or right now, you're defending yourself a lot from someone who is trying to make your life impossible. Your reading clearly tells me that a major karmic cycle is ending, and a new opportunity is coming. You also have the Hanged Man. Yes, I feel like you're going to take some distance. You need enlightenment. You need to think things through more clearly. Being close to this person is causing you a lot of pain. The Hanged Man represents a pause, a moment when you step back to reflect, to see things from a different perspective, and to begin to shape or create a completely new path for your life. Because you're no longer satisfied with what you're experiencing right now. Especially if there were lies, disappointment, or a broken heart, you're going to start moving in a completely new direction. The Hanged Man is always that energy that shows up before starting something new, when you need to reflect on what you really want. And once you know what you want, the Hanged Man returns to his original position, and you return to your normal state, but with a new purpose. Alright, we continue with your reading. You also have the Justice card and the Chariot. Some papers are coming into your life, some documentation. You're going to acquire a product or a service. You also have the Seven of Swords. Be careful with people, especially those who are salespeople. They may try to sell you things you don't need or even try to scam you. Yes, here it's better to be cautious than to have to correct a situation because someone scammed you or something similar. It's very important to ask for the opinion of an expert, especially if you're going to make an investment involving a large amount of money. You also have the Seven of Cups. I see that you're eager to grow, eager to buy something new. I see that you want to take a vacation, and this dream will come true. I feel like you really need to rest. That's what your reading is telling you. Rest. The Four of Swords also appears. You're coming from a very difficult period, a time of a lot of stress, a time full of agitation. That's why the Justice card appears, because now is the time for balance. It's time to give yourself more attention. It's time to focus on your own priorities. Someone was draining your energy. Someone was taking your money, or someone was taking advantage of your efforts. They took advantage of your kindness. You have the Seven of Cups again. This card can represent something negative. You realized the truth. You realized that someone was deceiving you, or you saw that the illusion this person was trying to make you feel was exactly that, just an illusion. So, the Four of Swords suggests that the change you're going to make will be very positive for you. It implies creating distance, perhaps separating from someone, or even moving away because you are looking for peace and silence. You're starting to understand that it's not worth it to lose your peace of mind or to sacrifice your inner calm for someone who claims to love you. Alright, we continue with your reading. You have the Six of Wands, a great victory. The manifestation card, the Magician, comes into your life as a great manifestation, a great triumph. The paths of abundance are beginning to open. In fact, that is your positive affirmation for today. The paths of abundance are beginning to open before my eyes. You have Major Arcana card number 15. This card is not negative. In this case, I feel it speaks of Saturn, of work, of discipline. This card appears when you need to control your impulses and set aside cravings or whims. Because if you don't control your fears, your cravings, or your desires, then obviously those desires will end up controlling you. Here, you are being shown everything you must control, all those things that might be trying to control you. This card speaks of self-discipline, of not procrastinating, and of avoiding all types of temptation. The temptation is there. The temptation could be a person, it could be procrastination, it could be laziness, or it could be an invitation from someone that you should not accept. It could also be an extra meal you shouldn't eat. In short, you know how this card manifests in your life depending on your own weaknesses. That's what your reading is telling you. Someone might be exploiting one of your weak spots. You also have the Fool card, a lot of liberation, a lot of happiness. For some reason, I'm being told to recommend to you the number 0. It could be 0, 01, 10, or 100. I feel like you're going to be doing more exercise, joining a gym. I sense you being very fit, very health conscious. I feel you are eating very healthy right now. Possibly, some people are even losing a lot of weight. It's a very specific message, but I feel that many people in the collective energy are becoming very focused on their physical well-being. Just like that saying goes, a healthy mind in a healthy body. Perhaps you're making changes related to your physical condition, your diet, and even your spiritual state. You also have the Nine of Swords. There is a worry. Let's clarify this card because I feel this is an unfounded worry. That's what your reading is telling me. What is going on? Why are you worrying so much? You know that you have a lot of power. You know that you need to trust in yourself, because when you don't trust in yourself, the Nine of Swords shows up. You start to doubt. You start to question the decisions you made in the past. You start to wonder if you're on the right path. And that is exactly what the universe is telling you in this moment. You are on the right path. So let's take a look at this. Look, the Four of Wands. It's exactly what I was telling you. The universe is going to send you clear signs that you are on the right path. Your guides are strongly recommending the color brown right now. Brown will be very important for you, especially for protection. If you have brown shoes, today is the day to wear those brown shoes. You also have the Two of Wands. I really like these messages because they speak about signs, they speak about goals, they speak about altars, and they speak about marriage. Your spiritual guides are telling me right now that they are going to invite you to a great celebration. Possibly, a wedding will be announced, a honeymoon. Maybe we are even talking about your own wedding, even if you haven't seen it coming yet. You are going to meet someone very soon, and in less than 4 months, you will establish a romantic relationship. You are going to meet someone who travels a lot or someone you meet while traveling. Fire energy, Sagittarius or Aries. You are attracting someone very dynamic, a person with a lot of charisma, someone with a strong temperament, someone who gets angry easily, who loses their temper quickly. You also have the King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. At this moment, a Capricorn is thinking a lot about you. Or I feel that someone is thinking about you in order to make you a business proposal. Your business is going to grow. Your business is going to expand. These can be your powerful positive affirmations for today. My business is going to grow. My business is going to expand. My business is going to evolve. Alright then, we're going to close your reading at this moment. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, revealing all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we'll leave it here. As always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, please click that like button, and you can also click the subscribe button to this channel. We are closing your video now. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of gratitude, full of blessings, and full of many good vibes. And surely, we will see each other in your next reading.